time since I've been on this side of the camera. It's been way too long. Firstly, if you see me keep looking down, it's because I'm reading from notes here, because I got a lot to talk about today. This video I'm going to be kind of updating you on kind of a layout update, plans for the channel, what kind of videos I'm going to be doing in the future. I actually have news of starting a new layout, and I'm also going to be sharing some personal stories and some hardships I've overcome in the past 12 months. In October 2018, I moved, and I ended up having to sell my layout. I kept most of the buildings and all the rolling stock. Later on, I did sell the buildings and most of the freight because I am a member of the Brantford Model Railroad Club. I actually became a full member and currently on the executive committee as the secretary. I decided that it would be nice to have a layout again, so I have started a new layout in my second bedroom of my apartment. Flies keep buzzing around. Some of the difficulties I experienced about a year ago in July, I had to have a surgery because I had a stricture. What is a stricture? It's basically kind of a blockage. Where the blockage was, I don't really want to get into too much detail. It's a little personal, but the issue was it was a little bit difficult going to the bathroom. This was kind of before surgery. And after. You kind of guess about what I'm talking about. Before again. And after the surgery. My surgery was successful. I was off work for about a month for recovery. I went back to work for about a day and a half and ended up back in the hospital with a complication from that surgery. A really bad infection had developed, and I didn't notice it right away, and it was pretty bad. I was transferred by ambulance from Kitchener, where I live, to London University Hospital, where I spent 16 days in hospital trying to get better. My dad picked me up from the hospital and took me home, and that was the last time that I got to talk to him. Early September, he started feeling kind of fluish. Just kind of passed it off as the flu. He was in the middle of renovating a house, his new house. September 7th, 2019, we took him to hospital because he was very confused. He didn't know who I was or who my mom was. At the hospital, they weren't sure what was wrong, but they thought it'd be best if he'd be put into kind of a medical coma so he'd be more comfortable to be able to focus on getting well while he got a diagnosis. Diagnosis was he got a really bad staph infection somehow, and it attacked his heart, and the infection spread through his body. On September 14th, sometime in the night, he had a massive stroke in his sleep, and on the 16th he passed away. It was a difficult time dealing with the loss with my family. I was in a rough spot, a bad spot, I guess, kind of a dark place, and I ended up buying a dog. Went and bought a puppy, impulsed, and that kind of didn't make things easier trying to take care of puppy, but I'm super happy that we got her. So this is my dog Beans. She's a basset hound and a pain in the ass, but I love her. With the dog and the support of my friends, my fellow training club members, and my family, I was able to get through the difficult time. And so, as I mentioned before, I am starting a new layout. You can see a bit of a kind of a preview of the track plan somewhere over my shoulder here. On this layout, for sure, I am going to have an industry that is going to be dedicated to my dad. It's going to be kind of where he worked. He worked for a chemical company, and he kind of did servicing and installations. Where he actually worked was not rail served, but it's going to be a rail served facility, and it's going to be similar to where he worked. Going to have some vehicles that he operated, custom made, and just some things like that. So now I'm going to talk about the future of my channel. What kind of videos we can expect in the future. Obviously the layout update videos. The next video should be kind of like a layout plan tour, kind of a tour of the room that it's going in. I already did start some of the bench work, so there'll be a bench work video following that, as well as I've purchased quite a few kits and things to go on this future layout that I will be sharing. So I think we'll just wrap this video up here. Tried to keep things as light as possible. I thought it was important to share with you what has happened, in my life, and to understand where we kind of go from here. Well, thanks for watching this video, and I will catch you next time.